What's up, everybody? We are live. A few questions have come in. First one, what app do you use for editing any kind of reels? For me, I use CapCut. I find it's really good. I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out, and there's a lot of really good tutorials on YouTube and stuff. So it's really a solid setup. And I think that with CapCut, it's really simple to add in any kind of transitions and things like that, which are really important to me because I like having the transitions, especially if I'm working with different kind of properties and stuff like that. So if it's a horizontal and I can make it like a vertical format, like CapCut allows you to do all that kind of stuff and even add music. But obviously there are copyright issues when you go to post them on the different platforms and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I find CapCut is my go-to. Next one, are we seeing a lot more virtual staging? Yeah. I mean, virtual staging is, I feel like in the last year or so, it was super popular to maybe do on rentals, but not very popular to do on properties. I mean, most people were staging full on and like actually staging the property, which is always recommended if you can do it, if it makes sense. I would say that if someone's living in the property or maybe there's a tenant in there right now and you get your photos, but maybe you don't want to mess around with their furniture at all or anything like that, then you can virtual stage it. And now the technology is so good. Like it actually looks pretty good, to be honest with you. You just have to make sure that it's proportionate to the room size. I've seen virtual staging where they put like a couch, a bed, a table, and then you get there and it's like, okay, well, maybe like the couch would be the only thing that could fit here. So you got to make sure that it's done well. And also too, I would say like if you have a room and maybe it's set up like a nursery, you can also like they can wipe out what's already in there and put in like a bed and stuff. So for me on my properties, if I ever have that situation, what I could do, either a QR code so that when someone gets there, they can just pull up like their phone and like get a QR code snapshot of what it looks like, or you can always print it out and put it on like a easel, whatever the thing is that holds the photo. And to just show like different perspectives of what the room could look like while you're right there. So it's just a different way of showcasing the property. Obviously, virtually staged property will look better than just a vacant property in most circumstances, but I would say it depends on the quality of the virtual staging. And also, you got to show both. So I don't want to misrepresent when someone goes there and doesn't see any furniture. Like I do have to write that it's virtually staged in the listing. Third one, are we going to start to see more? I'm not sure why that's written like that. Sold conditionally with escape clauses. Actually, it's something that we've actually kind of started. We were just talking about this yesterday, actually. They're starting to come back a little bit. Not so much in the downtown core yet. I'm sure at some point they probably will be, but outside the city for sure. I've heard it a couple lately. And what that is, basically, it's the condition on you selling your own like you go buy something, but it's only purchase conditional on the sale of your property. So you have to sell yours first, and then you can move forward with the other sale or with the other purchase. Sorry. In that situation, there's typically an escape clause. It could be it could be like 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, whatever. It really depends whatever's negotiated at the time. So if that's the case and the original seller, they still remain on the market and people can come with their other offers and they can still accept another offer. If they do accept another offer, then in that situation, the original buyer would have, whatever timeline was agreed upon to waive that condition and firm up on the deal. So if the property's not sold yet, that's a decision they have to make. Sometimes they'll just, get a mutual release and the deal will die and then the second buyer will get the property. Or if maybe they've sold within that time, or maybe they like are very confident they can sell very soon, then it's an option. So yeah, I think we're going to start seeing them more and more, especially since properties haven't been flying off the shelves lately. We've seen stuff on the market for 30, 40, even 50 days now. I also saw some in Hamilton going for like 75, 80 days. So better part of almost 3 months and even over 100. So they're out there. But yeah, that's it. Those are 3 questions. Hope everyone has an awesome and stay warm in this weather. It's like freezing rain, snow, whatever. So have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend.